Can you overcome that financial pain? The answer is a big yes. We can all come out of our financial distress, but it's not a walk in the park. Hello, my friend. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you for stopping by to watch my video. My name is Eyum, and on this channel, I share with you the information and the inspiration that you need to overcome adversity. The adversity I'm talking about this month is financial adversity. That financial challenge that keeps us up at night, unable to sleep. That financial challenge that is beginning to affect your health and making you not to concentrate and be productive. That financial challenge that is bringing you embarrassment. Those are the financial challenges that we want to overcome this month. So I started on this topic last week. If you missed last week's video, I encourage you to go back and watch it because I'll be continuing from where I stopped last week. So today, still talking about overcoming financial pains, I want to tell us two more things that we can do to ease and remove the financial pain in our life. The first one I want to talk about today, which is number 3, if I consider the first 2 I gave you last week, is take inventory. You know, when you own a store or you work in a shop, there are certain periods in a year that we do inventory taking. Maybe the auditors are coming, you need to do your accounts for the end of the year, or you need to restock. Therefore, you take inventory to know what you have and what have run out so that you know how to replenish or restock your store. So in life, if we want to overcome our financial pain, we need to take inventory of our life. Inventory means you are looking at what I have left or what I have that I may have ignored or not even noticed. As you take inventory, you are going to begin to take note of the education that you have, the talents and the skills that you have, the small opportunities that you have, the time that you have, the relationships that you have. So you can think of everything that you have that can become a resource to you. Take inventory of everything. There's a story in the Bible in 2 Kings chapter 4, verse 1 to 7. This story is about a widow whose husband was a servant of God. And when he died, creditors came to take her 2 sons because they claimed that her late husband owed them. And now that he was no longer alive to repay his debt, the sons were going to work for them as slaves to pay for that debt. And this woman ran to Elisha, the servant of God, and told him her predicament. And Elisha asked one question. He said, "What do you have?" I'm sure the woman was crying, "Oh, I'm a poor widow. I don't have anything." And I'm sure Elisha was just watching her, maybe repeating the same question again, "What do you have?" And then she remembered and said, "Oh, I only have a small jar of oil." And Elisha said, "Yes, that is enough. Go and borrow vessels and begin to pour that oil into it." And that was how the woman borrowed vessels, sent her children to borrow loads of vessels, and she kept pouring. And the more she poured, the more the vessels were filled, and the oil continued to run without ending until she didn't have any more vessel to pour the oil into. And that was when the oil stopped multiplying. So like this poor widow, do you look at your life and you say, "I don't have anything"? The truth is that there's no human being that God has created that does not have anything. It doesn't matter where you live. It doesn't matter your present financial situation, how difficult things are. If you look critically at yourself, look into yourself. There is something you have. Maybe you are good in making hair. Maybe you know how to make snacks. Maybe you are good in cooking. Maybe you are just good in connecting people. There's something that you have. So the same way Elisha asked the poor widow, I am asking you, what do you have? Because to come out of your financial distress, to overcome your financial pain, you need what you have so that you can begin to multiply it and sell it and begin to make money. And that was what Elisha said to the woman when she had finished pouring all the oil. She came to him and said, okay, I've poured the oil. I have so many jars of oil. Now what do I do with them? And the prophet told her, he said, go and sell those jars of oil, pay off your debt, and then live on the rest. I believe this is the same that every one of us needs to hear. What do you have? Many times we just overlook a lot of things that we have, like the poor widow. Maybe because we've been in the financial distress for so long that we no longer see our own value. It's only when you sit down and you begin to take inventory of the various categories I've mentioned that you can now begin to write down what you have. And if you are not even still sure what you have, ask people around you. There are sometimes that I have some gifts that I'm not very conscious of, and people have pointed it out to me. Oh, you are good in this, you are good in that. That thing that you are good in is enough to bring you out of your financial distress. All you need to do is to find a way of packaging it and begin to provide value to other people with that thing that you have. And you'll see opportunities begin to open up to you. And talking about what you have, sometimes you need to start small. Yes, I have this thing. Oh, I know how to make some local snacks. It may not be what you want to do. It may not be what you have been educated to do. Maybe you have degrees. And right now, the jobs for those degrees are not coming. I encourage you, put to use the little skills, abilities that you have, and begin to do whatever you can with what you have. And you will see the way they will begin to multiply. If you're a person of faith like I am, the Bible tells us that we should not despise the days of small beginnings. I have seen people become millionaires from selling water. So don't commonize what you have. Why you are believing for greater opportunities, why you may want to use the education that you have acquired, start small. I remember when I came into the United Kingdom some years ago, I moved to the UK at a point that I was broke and I was broken because I have just come out of an abusive relationship and I left broke and broken. And when I came to the United Kingdom, a few days later, I was going to get my national insurance number. That is the number that you need to be able to work in the United Kingdom. And while I was going to the place to get the NI number, we call it NI number, is in a different town from the town I live. So when I got there, I saw this man and I asked him for direction. Where is the office to get NI? And he pointed it out to me. And then he asked me, do you want to work? And I said yes. I was just coming into the UK broke. Anything will go for me at this point. And he said, okay. He told me what to do, where to come to the following day. And that was how I went to get my NI number. And I showed up where he asked me to show up. The job was not a sophisticated job, but I did not mind that I had degrees and qualifications for a better job. I needed something to get me going. And I did the job happily. I did not stay long in that job before my qualifications began to open doors for me. So the fact that you are doing a job that maybe you consider lower than your standard at the moment does not remove anything from you, but rather it's going to pave the door for you to use the qualifications that you have. Don't despise the days of small beginnings. Don't despise any gift that you have. Any gift, any talent, any opportunity that comes your way that will help bring income to you is worthwhile, is worth exploring, is worth using, because at the end of the day, it will ease your financial pain while you are on the path to getting free from all financial pains. Use what you have. Don't let your ego keep you broke. There is dignity in labor. That was one thing I learned when I was growing up in my faith. It was so much drummed into my ear through my pastor then that it became part of me. That right now, even at wherever I am right now in life, I can do anything as long as it's not illegal to make money. Because at the end of the day, money does not discriminate. It doesn't discriminate whether you got this money from a professional high-class service or from sweeping somewhere or from washing dishes somewhere. Money is money, and your ego could keep you broke, and your ego can also keep you in perpetual financial stress. So use what you have. The second way you will overcome financial pain that I want to talk about today, which is number 4, considering the ones I discussed last week, is to learn about money. Isn't it surprising that as vital as money is, we are not taught about money, about handling money in schools? For me, my financial education started very late in my life, because all we knew growing up is like go to school, come out, get a job, make money, pay your bills, and that was it. And I don't know about you, but I grew up with this orientation that money was meant to be spent. So each time I get money, I'm thinking of how to spend it. But for you to overcome financial pain, you need to learn about money. There are a lot of things that we do in ignorance because of our financial illiteracy. You will be amazed how your financial status will begin to change when you begin to get educated about money. So learn about money. There are a lot of videos like this on YouTube that you can begin to watch on financial literacy. Financial literacy is not the area I focus on, but because I focus on helping people on overcoming adversity, and I know that financial stress is one adversity that we need to overcome. That is why I'm taking this month to address the subject. And I also know that financial stress is one of the resultant effects of bereavement. When we are grieving, when we lose somebody, we lose something that we are grieving about. Many times the financial pain is part of our grief. It's part of the things that we are grieving about. On the 15th of February, which is just a few days from now, I'll be having an event. The theme is financial makeover. I'm bringing in an expert in personal finance that will be coming to teach us how we can change our financial status, how we can overcome financial pains. And she'll also be sharing with us strategies that we can embrace to begin to build lasting wealth. I invite you to join us for this meeting. If you live in Reading or around Reading, it's going to be an in-person meeting holding at the Hilton Hotel in Reading. I believe that attending this meeting is going to change your life, and you will thank me later. So make out time to join us. If changing your state financially is important to you, if you are tired of being harassed because of finances, if you want a total financial makeover, make it a date with us. So learn about finances. Attend meetings like this. When you hear of meetings where they are teaching about finances, take opportunity of those meetings and increase your literacy about money. Read books. Go for seminars. Ask questions. And that's one good thing about the program that we're going to be having, because there's a teaching session, there's also a Q&A session where you'll be able to ask your questions. So I want to encourage you to take advantage of this program. Begin to learn about finance. Begin to get hungry to know about finances. You will realize that knowledge sharpens skills. And if those skills are put to work, they produce amazing results. And you also be amazed how your mindset will begin to shift, because the reason why a lot of us are in financial stress is because of our ignorance, and also it's because of the mindset that we have about money. So this knowledge will also begin to transform your mindset. Invest in yourself in learning about money, and you'll find that that investment will yield great results for you. So I'm going to end by giving us this quote. The quote is by Manoj Arora. The quote says, "You can make excuses and earn sympathy, or you can make money and earn admiration. The choice is yours." So I'll leave you with that to think about. And if you want to come out of your financial stress, your financial pain, and begin to make money, the choice is also yours. Thank you for watching this video. If it has helped you in any way, why don't you give me that thumbs up, share the video, and subscribe if you've not already done so. And please share your comments in the comment section. It would be nice to know that this video is helping you, so let me know what you think. So thank you, and I will see you again next week. God bless you.